In a world overflowing with information, our minds are often cluttered with facts, opinions, and worries. This is the story of Wang, a learned scholar who embarked on a journey to expand his already vast knowledge, only to discover a profound lesson in letting go. Wang had spent years accumulating wisdom from books and teachers. His mind was a treasure trove of information, each piece promising an answer to life's great questions. Yet, despite his extensive knowledge, he felt an emptiness within, a nagging sense that something essential was missing. It was during a particularly restless night, as he stared at the countless scrolls and books that lined his shelves, that he realized he was drowning in knowledge yet starving for understanding. Driven by this realization, Wang decided to seek out a Zen master renowned for his wisdom. He had heard tales of the master's profound insights and how they transformed the lives of those who sought him. With a heart full of hope and a mind brimming with questions, Wang set off on his journey. On the way, he encountered a young girl selling flowers. Her laughter and carefree spirit reminded him of the joy he had before he began his quest for knowledge. It was then that he realized what he had been missing. As he continued his journey, the landscape began to change. The city gave way to rolling hills and lush forests. Yet, with each step, doubts crept into Wang's mind. Would the master truly have the answers he sought? Was he worthy of such wisdom? After a long journey, he arrived at a serene lake, its waters shimmering under the sun. There, he found the Zen master meditating by the water's edge. The master's presence exuded tranquility, and Wang felt an immediate sense of peace wash over him. Unable to contain his excitement, Wang approached the master and began to ask his questions.
Master, how does one attain wisdom? What is the secret of true happiness?
The Zen master slowly opened his eyes, a gentle smile playing on his lips. Instead of answering, he posed a question of his own.
My friend, before we delve into these profound concepts, look at the lake. Do you see an empty boat floating there?
Surprised by this seemingly irrelevant query, Wang simply nodded. The master continued.
Imagine that boat represents your mind. It is filled with thoughts, opinions, and beliefs, just as a boat can be filled to the brim with cargo.
Scholar Wang pondered over this for a moment. His mind is truly a vast repository of knowledge. For everything, it holds the information that there is an answer within him.
But to truly learn and achieve wisdom, you must first be ready to empty the boat.
In Wang's mind, a small storm formed, as if it had shattered the fortress of knowledge. Empty the boat? Discard his hard-earned knowledge? For a moment, he wondered if he had come to the wrong place. Sensing Wang's discomfort, the master spoke softly.
My dear friend, how can you force anything new into something already overflowing? When there is no room to receive, you can't accept anything new. This situation will only create more questions within you, refusing to accept any answers, rejecting them. Ultimately, it leads to self-absorption.
These words pierced deep into Wang's heart. He realized that his attachment to knowledge and his pre-existing opinions were barriers to true wisdom. He had to let go of his lifelong collection and become like an empty boat, ready to receive the vast ocean of knowledge, to explore it without preconceptions. He realized that the journey towards wisdom doesn't begin with accumulating knowledge, but with emptying the mind. A new light shone within him.
But Master, how do I empty my mind? It's always full of thoughts and worries.
There are many ways. You can meditate, practice mindfulness, or simply spend time in nature. The key is to let go of your attachments to your thoughts and beliefs.
Taking the master's advice to heart, Wang began to practice emptying his mind. He meditated by the lake, focusing on the sound of the water lapping against the shore. He walked through the nearby forests, listening to the birdsong and the whisper of the wind. Each moment spent in nature helped him release the clutter in his mind. Weeks passed, and with each passing day, Wang found that he learned with greater ease and understanding. He attached less importance to his own opinions and opened his mind more to new ideas and experiences. Above his head, the thought bubble, bursting with information, dissipated into the vast, clear sky. One day, he returned to the lake. The master was there, and he asked,
What do you see when you look at the empty boat now?
Wang pondered for a moment.
I see everything, yet at the same time, I see nothing.
he replied. The master smiled.
That is the beginning of wisdom. Emptiness is not a lack, it is fullness.
The scholar Wang had transformed. A new light shone in his eyes, and peace was evident in his demeanor. He was no longer just a scholar, but also a seeker, a learner, and a living being. Friends, this is the essence of Zen. The journey to knowledge doesn't start with accumulating knowledge in the mind. Rather, it begins with emptying the mind. It's about letting go of ego and attachments, becoming like an empty boat. Free, open, and ready to receive endless wisdom. May your journey be filled with complete understanding. Thank you, and until we meet again, may peace and wisdom always overflow within you.